Welcome to the Consumer Reports Auto Test Track. This 327-acre facility is designed to push cars, trucks, and other vehicles to their limits. Hydroplaning pools, skid pads, and this rock hill, which I'm about to experience right now. Hey, Ryan, ready to do this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, man, let's go. So give me an overview of exactly what it is that we're doing here today.
We're gonna go off-roading. Take this vehicle up the boulders that we have actually cemented into place so that they don't move.
Ryan says if you're going to just drive on dirt roads, you'll probably be fine with the kind of all-wheel drive SUV you see on the roads today. But if you're going to drive up something like the rock hill we're about to tackle, you're going to need a serious off-road vehicle.
We have this rock hill here because some car manufacturers claim their vehicle has off-road abilities.
Right.
And we're here to just see if it lives up to its claim.
First, Ryan puts the vehicle into what's called low-range four-wheel drive, which should allow us to crawl up boulders like these.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
So a little momentum will help get you over these rocks if you are a little low on traction. You also want to choose a path that looks as smooth as possible.
Suddenly, I hear the wheels spinning as the vehicle lurches into a rut. It appears as though we're stuck.
Whoa, we're skidding, man.
Yeah, a little bit.
Whoa.
Jeez, that was a struggle.
Yeah, why was it a struggle?
The tires are wet because we drove on the grass at the bottom, and then it's just, they're literally wet and they struggle.
Ryan's been here before. He knows what to do. He lets the car go backwards a few feet before we can continue up the hill.
The very first thing before you ever get yourself into one of these situations is don't get in over your head. Make sure you know the vehicles and your abilities.
How much of the driver is in control of this, or does the vehicle just do everything?
It's man and machine. So I'm trying to keep a steady throttle and a little bit of momentum to keep it moving. Momentum's key. It'll help you get up that next rock.
That was really cool, Ryan.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, isn't it?
So, what are the takeaways?
Always go with another vehicle. Just in case you do get stuck, you can either have someone go get help or they can pull you out. Have a full-size spare tire with you. A donut not gonna be sufficient. And some light tools.
Ryan says take a small shovel to potentially dig your way out, a tow strap in case you need to be towed out, basic pliers, an adjustable wrench, hammer, gloves, and a portable light. I'm keen to give the rock hill a try, but first, Ryan wants to check out my driving skills in an off-road situation we're all more likely to encounter: driving on dirt.
This is a more typical vehicle that you would see on the road, but this does have some off-road abilities as well. Bigger tires, more ground clearance.
Right.
This is an all-wheel drive vehicle, but you still want to pay attention. You don't want to drive into any big ruts or over any big rocks that might damage anything underneath. I mean, we just drove over a pretty good-sized rock, and you know, it didn't scrape underneath the body.
So this is the perfect type of vehicle for terrain like this, but without it being extreme.
Exactly, super practical.
That's enough of the beginner slopes. Now it's time for the main event, the rock hill.
I think it's time for you to try it.
You think I can do it?
Yeah, I'll walk you through it.
All right.
The first thing is you want to be gentle on the throttle. Give it some throttle, but you don't want to be bouncing. You don't want to go too fast or the vehicle jumps up and slams down on rocks. Yeah, you want to go slow, but you want to give a little bit of momentum. Watch where we're going. You want to choose a path for the tires that looks the smoothest possible.
All right, here we go. Whoa, man, this is really
good.
bumpy.
Yep. Keep that momentum.
All right.
Maybe
stalled a little bit.
Yep, turn a little to the right. Yep. Just keep that throttle. See if you can, drive out of it.
Whoa.
Yep. The one thing you want to keep in mind too is I know a couple times we got a little bit sideways on the hill.
Yeah.
We want to avoid that. You never want to go across a hill that steep sideways.
Okay. Back in.
Get a little. Yep. Keep that wheel. Oh. Straighten the wheel back out. You're getting power. Yep. Yep. Yeah. A little. When you get that momentum, you can kind of roll with it. It's bumpy. That's two hands on the wheel. Right? Yep. You're a professional now.
That was really cool.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah. For your first time, that was excellent.
And that was bumpy, but I felt like I was in full control of the car.
Right.
That was such an awesome driving experience, Ryan.
Testers here don't just evaluate whether a truck can make it up the hill. They look at appropriate ground clearance, whether you can step on the throttle without the vehicle lurching ahead, and in turn, bouncing the vehicle as you go uphill, and whether the suspension flexes enough to allow the wheels to stay in contact with the ground. Ryan says it's important to pick the right vehicle for the right terrain. Not all of off-roading is the same, and keep your momentum steady and smooth.
I did
How
it,
was
man.
that? That was good.
That felt
Yes.
great, Ryan. Awesome, man. Thank you so much.
It's been a fascinating day learning about what vehicles can do off-road. And I feel like what I learned here may make me a better driver on-road.